Good morning, everyone. It's 𝒟𝒏𝒄𝒾𝓁𝓎. It's 𝒟𝒏𝒄𝒾𝓁𝓎 here in Chicago. Excuse my appearance. Let me see what I can do here. Did the notification just come in? I'm online. Somebody just slipped back here with them magical slippers. Oh, the camera over here. Right. So welcome. 𝒟𝒏𝒄𝒾𝓁𝓎 here in Chicago. So let's talk about it. Good morning. We've been praying for the people that have gotten lost in society, barking like a dog here and there, making a reference to people's children's dogs. So let's talk about it. There's some mentally ill people out here that are chasing their relatives and their cousins. I mean, I don't know what happened to these people in their childhood, but they do look like Wizard of Oz characters. They could be the other side of the family, but you don't know, from another state, and they just swooped in to cause you havoc. Stuff is real. And you would never know because no one ever said, that's your ugly mannish uncle slash auntie. Yeah, she bossy. They like to run stuff, they crazy. And they got relatives that's bossy. So all of a sudden, the guy that's around you meets a woman, a man, that keeps calling you a lapdog because he likes you. And no one's ever liked her. Ain't this your relative? Indirectly. Didn't you have kids with this man's relatives? And how did he mysteriously pass away? Oh, that's what y'all family does. Black Widow style. Get people and sacrifice them for money. Every minute.
It is not something that can be paid in currency alone. What currency? This inheritance is.
Good morning, Megan. I suggest you go on your channel and build up the people that listen to you and wear whatever you like. Okay? It's amazing how you come over here bothering people that aren't bothering you. Let's look at your channel, Megan McKay. Hold on, honey. Let's see. Now, I'm sure you have a billion person subscriber. I'm sure you're a very likable person. And this is just your hacker account so that you can go and mess with people that aren't bothering you. Good morning. What is this? November 26th, where People killed people to take their property under the guise of, oh, let's eat together. By the way, the food is poison. Oh, you don't feel good. Oh, your kids will be fine. Don't worry. What's the language you speak? We don't care. We just want all of your assets. You know, the property here. You know, the corn, the roads, the children. Sorry, you have to go. Oh, don't worry. We'll put them in Section 8 and have the world judge them. Doesn't matter the color of skin. We hunch them all. Yeah, we're going to probably let your girls grow up to about 20, 30. Hunch on them for a while. Take them out of circulation, you know. And then take the kids that we have with them, put them in Section 8. You know, just, you know, those political wars. Oh, wait, policing wars. Or the cops just shoot random people. Yeah, those would be your kids. Because we don't want them to start asking questions about where they came from. They belong to us. Nobody needs to know that. Our wives are already mad that we was hunching on them pretty girls. So don't worry about that. Yeah, just eat the food. You don't feel good. Oh, you feel okay because you got them herbs. Oh, dang, we gotta get the blankets with the chicken pox. Oh, what? You heard that? Doesn't matter. We want your land. Thanksgiving. Don't know what God that say, yay, we killed off some people that owns the land. So y'all can be greedy and take it and give it to y'all kids. Hooray. God of justice, right? All right. So we're not talking to you, Megan. We're just saying the day that people are preparing for. You know, the day of thanks that they killed and stole. Yeah. So I think we have things to focus on already. Okay. So I don't necessarily need you talking about my boobs in the camera because I'm adjusting myself to the injury of people that possibly still remember some of the kids that survived all the poison and the accidents and the gunshot wounds and the oh they got military weapons now, Miss Megan. Yeah, they zap the skip out of you, honey. I mean, these machines really train you. I don't know what psych ward patient did that. Could have been my dad. He's greedy. Yeah, I think he came up with a device and he took me as watch this. We don't like her. Yeah, let's use it on her and we'll pay you for it if it works. Now, it worked on a few people, but it didn't work on me because I was the target, Megan. I remember this man talking about this machine. Mm-hmm. Or I did mention something, and he twisted it, and I've been feeling this. It's like a weapon war, a war weapon, a weapon for war. How about that? It's military level because he gave it to some military people. Mm-hmm. Psych war folks. People don't like to play with people's lives. So my back is bothering me, and I was trying to adjust some things on the floor where I have to clean and throw things out because they keep destroying everything that I have. So I was bending over to move some things around and adjust. I had to clean the floor too. So thank you for observing that. My, what do you call them? Mountains were in this camera screen. Thank you. All right. So, oh, the phone holders and the podcast poles that I have, you know, those tripods, sweetie. Someone breaks them all because they don't want me online. I'm not supposed to show the background. I'm not supposed to show my face because of my teeth. Yeah, they messed them up. So I'm supposed to be here scared to get online because of people like you just judging my pain and why I don't have clothes. And this is some of what's left after they've stolen it all or ripped it. And then when I say you all can donate and trying to be all, you know, camera ready and pretty and smiling like nothing's going on and my back isn't injured and my neck wasn't broken and my teeth weren't knocked out. And I don't. So then people like you criticize me because this couch, this bed, it was perfect. And I went out and came back. Somebody had busted the wood in the couch, made it where it was not so firm. So if you sit back, it's like you're going way back in. So that's not comfortable. They won't give me chairs. If I get a chair, they'll put a lot of dirt on it, food, let it sit dry. It's like garbage. So when you sit, it's like you're sitting in garbage. So you gotta find a towel, which they keep taking from me. Towels, linens, can't have. Think about missing. Like big dry towels, face towels. They drop same place I drop. So if I get a green towel, I look at maybe 8 green towels. Now I gotta figure out which is mine. I can't make it up. Okay. So my clothes are very meager. My paint is great. My hand is starting to cramp because I cannot keep the tripod. Now I can move the stand in. Let me show you. I try to keep it clean, but it's hard because it's limited space. Um, but then it's still so high. And these pillows, the thickness, it was real firm when you sit down. All of a sudden, it's real thin. So when you sit, it's like too low, and you sink low. So it's like I'm sitting this way. It's like my legs are higher than the couch, and it's like the pillows are like they were real firm. All of a sudden now the front part where I sit, and it's not me. I'm telling somebody to like swap pillows out because there's another couch like this one up front. So maybe they took those pillows and put them there and gave me these. I don't know. There's a ringing over here because they want me to shut up. Oh my god! Every time I start talking, like I said, either the alarm will start chirping because they tired of getting up making noise. And I'm saying it. You hear those slippers. You hear this in the background. You can hear people coming to make noise because they got to see everything I'm doing. Thank you. So when can I see you in person? Anytime, honey. Um, Ivy, drink some water, okay? Creeding downs, hey. Amen. Thank you for subbing. Um, so either something goes off in my ear, like now, it's kind of manageable right now. I could probably do a few things to make it stop. That'll slow it down, but most times, even if you put headphones on, it pierces. It pierces. Somebody's weird. So they keep doing things. Who's that? As I was stating before Megan went on her high horse, um, my back is injured, so I might bend over. And again, I keep mine tripod so I can sit cute. Do a little cute thing where it's a little distance away. And you, hi, my name is Lavera. They don't want that. They don't want it. So no matter what I want, someone feels like, oh no, that's why I came on. I'm putting two and two together, if not three and eight. Okay. And I'm starting to understand that kids are here that didn't ask to be here, as some people know. Some kids are born of rape, molestation, slavery. This is real, okay? Maybe the parents were in love, but society said, we don't mix races. We're here to terrorize these people on their own land. We ain't here to fall in love, okay? You got a girl from back home. She wants to be your wife. You promised her that you was gonna marry her. You made moves, and you over here making kids with a chocolate lady. Now, the mom could have been knocked out in some cases. As I said, she could have been killed at a certain age. But the kids were left in certain programs or homes with strangers that supposedly look like them and raised as their own, but they're not. And you try to figure out who's going around saying that my mother was a whore, that I'm a whore, and I'm not worthy of something. For centuries, people have come here with their husbands or brothers, nephews, whoever, cousins, families. And again, they just picked a spot and didn't care who lived there and killed them out the way and took it and been built, made businesses. How did they make the businesses? They had already agreed that as they were traveling around the world having fun, they were picking up people, bringing them here. People were building ships, giving out loans that didn't exist. They built ships, they gave out loans. People gathered people, sold the people. So they were selling boats and people and boats and stealing land and building and raking cotton and linen and wood and all kinds of resources, metal. They started building cars and houses and boats, and they were loaning out for those things. And the people that lived here were like, skin to be taken, just property, as it is stated. Leather items were generally people's skin. I don't know if they're still doing that. They're saying it's animal skin. Said it was the toughest thing they ever met. Your mother's skin in a dark, pretty tone, used as Bible cover, shoes, jackets. Her hair used as fiber for couches. Literally. Hmm. Organs used to keep people alive past those 65, 68 that God granted. Hmm. And so the kids survived. Did they try and kill the kids? Of course. Random fights that break out, race wars, bloody race wars, pregnancies where the moms die at birth. They don't need the mom after a certain point. They just need the new kids that don't remember, but they're good workers because they don't remember. They don't know what happened. They don't know their lineage. They don't know they own the land. And who's helping? The women. You're stealing. You stole something. You winked at me. Billy Bob, he winked at me. And now your kid is dead. Your husband's dead because someone lied. Part of the group. You know the code. I went for a job in Schaumburg, and they were doing the diversity training, and it literally said, basically, you know how the good old boys work. Remember, as long as you're under these particular umbrellas, you're accepted to the social club. These other groups, they're not as accepted. So keep your hats on and guns sharp or something. So many words. And I'm going through the diversity and I'm like, this is KKK written. What the frick is this? This is Illinois State Department of Transportation. So these are poor people playing Republican games to keep control. We were in the office and these ladies, this one lady, she says she swear she's between Persian, Indian, and Mexican. I don't know. But she was definitely twisted to keep her job. Aren't there other jobs? God. The lady in the office was for worked for a judge. I don't know what she was, but they switched over to this department. So when you're having accidents or tires blown out, things of that nature, they play these games of who's going to repair your car or your tires. Your car or your tires. Like reimburse you. And no, you cannot reimburse everyone. But why not fix the freaking problem? So some of the game was, depending on who they liked, if you was in the club or not, whatever the club looked like. She was to sit there pretending to be a judge. She might return your call, she might not. She might be nice, she might not. But she absolutely listened to the people's complaint if they called in to check the status of something. And from what I heard, most black people, oh yeah, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no. Well, the thing is, all of a sudden, let's play musical lines. Well, I mean, we only deal with um, things that are within the state or whatever she said. And, it seems like that particular area, that's really like federal sort or a county ish. So, that wouldn't be our jurisdiction. So, no. I mean, I'm like, that lady loved to say no, weirdo. And no absolute way that all those people called in for various matters. Her same answer was, yeah, no, I think it's a county issue though. So, as I stated, the reason I came on is because I'm sitting here and I'm like, who would say personally, if this is the case, that I am born of harlot, or that I'm from a line of whores, or that I'm a whore and that I cheated, or I was born of theft or some heinous activity? Like my parents were my mother was a prostitute, and she got somebody's husband pregnant or somebody in the family, and no one likes me because maybe they killed all the family off and took the property, and now they're tossing you with somebody that's also told to keep the story alive. And this is not just your story. The story has always been for your lineage and things that you own that was taken. Your family. You survived it all. The neck, the back injury, sitting on dirty couches that's supposed to make you sick, being in places where you're supposed to get killed or raped and maimed you and your children. People supposed to break in and hurt you. People that already have keys, made keys, given keys, know how to pick a lock. You survived. And there was a fever pitch about 2 minutes ago. Keep her quiet. Shadow ban her. Put people on her page to say bad things so she can get distracted so she can tell her story. What is all of that? What are you what's going on? Why is everybody feverish about what the frick I say and do? So let's go back. And something saying the running story in your life that someone created and wants to keep alive is that you are from a long line of harlots. The women were witches and harlots, and they stole people's husbands. That's just the story. People believe it. And they put it out in the community generation after generation, telling men not to deal with you because you're a witch. Your mother was a witch. You're a witch. You're from some lineage that's weird. When the truth is, you actually own so much. And you're one of the surviving people of this that it can't even be counted, except people just give you your power back. And it's like, how dare she? That'll change the whole trajectory of what we've built as thieves. And God is saying, if you don't, you and your thieving folks are out of here permanently. Doesn't matter what you look like, how you separated, how you changed your names. The women don't got married off in different directions. God knows the bloodlines. And this vengeance will run deep down all the way through to that last little person or whoever's left to cleanse. And that's the burning. And if that means, now I was trying to connect why the whole world would be rejoicing. And I started to understand. There are powers that be that literally hone down on countries as a whole. And they got all these people in these cages where they can only do so much because they don't look like who people like. And they created all these cages of people all around the world where they cannot just move freely. They're under this dome, literally. This mindset. God. Wow. Connected to churches, religion. I'm done. I don't want to come up and say, I don't think God will let that. But this game of telling people to believe in something, and it's really hidden behind sex trafficking, murder of lineages to take over no matter the country. It's a mindset that people have put in place where they can control people and keep control of the God, the masses. And once something that was said or done by a handful of people at the same time is tearing all of this down. Don't believe me? Just watch. It's slow burning. And even if they eliminate people like me that's talking about the truth, it's the truth. But see, that's the illusion. People aren't supposed to know about that. They know, but they aren't supposed to be thinking about it. Like, wait a minute. Wait, yeah. Wait. You know that make a lot of sense. And then God will literally say, hey, snap out of that. That is not that. This is not that. Those are not that. That there, that ain't even there. It's an illusion. Wake up. And it's like, stop telling people to stop looking at the illusion. Stop telling people to stop trying to direct people's minds to stop seeing black people as a problem when they're the solution. Stop seeing women as objects and property and sex symbols or undesirables versus the mothers that bring life into the world. Stop looking at society as just your pigeon vision, what you experience. There's a whole big world that you affect by your actions. These are isolated situations. These are real life changing. You waking up changed somebody's life, each and every one of us. You speaking up changes people's lives. You breathing on a particular day and saying, God, I thank you, instead of bowing down to a person, changes somebody's life. But there's this thing where, no, we need to worship this one or that one or believe in this or that. I can close the door. Yeah, I'm in a lot of pain, Megan. I can't get my off the slippers. I sat down. Sorry. When I go to the restroom, everybody's in the bathroom, so I have to relieve myself like a slave. And the room that is designated to a second room, it has a cat in there. So we have two bathrooms, but that's for the cats. Yeah, because everybody's scared of the cat. So the long line story is I'm a bad person. I need to be watched. I can't be free because I have unleashed, unwielded. Wait, what's the word? Let me see. Who's saying something? You have unwilding, like you are a bed wench, running loose, very attractive. You need someone to watch you. You're a witch. You turn all the men to putty because of your sorcery, right? Somebody's crazy. And they've been saying it about your family for a long time before they kill them. Because they get people all riled up so they can keep what? Power. Because you're the true heir to something. Freedom. You're free and people want to keep you watched. So they lie every generation. Now they're trying to watch your kids, and God said that's where you are done. This is over. Ain't even nothing else to talk about, is it? This will be the last time that you lie on people that's supposed to be telling you what to do, but you want to keep telling them what to do, whatever this is. But I said, just serve warning. No, serve notice. They've been lying for a long time on a certain group. You're not the first. Oh, she's bad wench. Oh, she's loose. Oh, all the men just fall for her because she does this abracadabra. We need to watch her. We need to put cameras on her. And then somebody in the background lying and saying very egregious, ungodly, unsavory things that are not true about you and your kids. Whether it's a game, it's psychological or whatever, you're injured severely. And people wake up every day and go, she's still moving and she ain't got no clothes, she ain't got the proper bra. We gotta talk all that. And she's still getting online talking. We done tore up her tripod, so she gotta hold this. And yeah, it looks weird when she's trying to do stuff because our back hurt. And we keep making situations where she gotta keep bending over knowing it hurts. We like to torture her, telling her she gotta go out during the day, telling the doctors don't help her. She goes to the hospital, we don't give her meds. And she's still moving. And I kept trying to think, this is bigger than the people around me. This is bigger than the man that came in and was hitting on me because somebody got paid him to smack on me. This is not even him. I see his regret. I see my kids talking to me, and this is not them. It's like somebody told them, you better say this, you better say that, so she could feel this way. Oh, I paid you to say that. You didn't know that's what you had to say? And if people defy, they got a wench, a real bad wench up here that is paid to ensure people are whipped up if they don't do this. They literally paid this hoe. That's what she is. Housing hoe. She literally, wow. For so this big church organization that people buy into, it's not a city thing. This is worldwide. The people that hired this lady, paid this lady. They work for this big church organization that's recognized around the world. Ooh. And basically all she have to do is sacrifice people, kids, women, men, using homeless status. The strange part is somebody makes these people homeless and they end up wandering into her wicked slash good graces or their good graces. And this could be something set up all around the world. They fund these businesses where people come up missing and they end up traveling to places underground in cities, places that where they're transported to other places, other states and countries, and no one stops them because they have clearance. So they have a group that stalks people, harms people, kills people and their families, and no one flinches to mention it because most of the world is going, oh, mm, mm, oh, oh, mm. Wow. So if they send out, I'm hearing demons, if they send out these entities, these people, wow. And I need to be quiet. Where'd that come from? Okay. What? Nose itching. Distraction. Because who wants to be on camera doing all that? Wow. And something's on my hand. I don't know what that is. I don't see anything. So basically, so it's bigger than this man with this new bank where he transferred some stolen money from all of the years of the debauchery from a regular bank, opened his own bank, and that church will run it. But God says, if y'all don't stop, I'm going to run it from the top down. I'm gonna get all you gats. I'm gonna get all you gats. I'm gonna get all you gats. Keep getting goofy calls on these lives. So, so you didn't leave a number. So you went to my Cash App and said you donated, and I don't see it. So I hope ain't nobody intercepting my stuff. So this church has been behind this organization. Now I heard I wow I heard okay that this was connected to something bigger, taking people's kids and families, um, taking people's properties and all that, and hiding it under something so that it's never discovered, and secret files and coffins and all that. And that's who's funding some of these stars indirectly, and has been for centuries, because people give to these organizations regularly. These aren't small time. So they send bodies as gifts, and lots of competition. They know that you pretty much are from a big, vast lineage, and they've been watching, and they've been hiring people to tap dance and do rituals and weird things to keep control. And as long as they pay these people agree. And God is saying, you guys are mere humans that I gave these brains to, the skin to. This cotton linen that you're harboring, I gave that. And you seek to do what? To continue to demise my humans and to steal their birthrights and their children and their families and their freedom. And you funnel down or rob smaller groups, smaller people, tell them how to worship me in their churches. And you keep control over all things because you feel like this region is yours under this vast plethora of alienation and religion. This facade that doesn't serve me at all. And you funnel all that money out to the universe, using it to keep up with sex trafficking, organ trafficking, human trafficking, control of the church, control of the states. And you hide the money in this group. And you basically manhandle people that have their own wealth. You want that wealth. You want a payment. You want the taxes of it. You want the ownership, especially if it's over a certain amount. And you've done this for centuries. And I've ordered you to stop. And you haven't. I've ordered you to return all of these people's things that you've allowed people to steal through your own devices. And you get a cut. You keep just popping up little new churches and little new groups, new little terrorist tactics and technologies to keep control of people's minds, distracting them. And I said no more. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I mean, I do, but I didn't ask for this. So there's people out here that literally are beyond mega wealthy, own a lot of power, and people have been institutionalizing it and keeping it smothered in those people in cages and telling the world, oh, they're prostitutes. Oh, they're drug addicts, drug dealers. And God says, it's your last run. Start from the top down, pulling up roots that don't belong. I don't know who this. I'm gonna say it's a man and a lady energy. So y'all talking about people. This is real worldwide society, governments, systems, crime rings, big time. And I better get off because everybody knows, but in plain sight, everybody's blinded. They looking at it. This is the biggest scam ever. And when people wake up, that's gonna be the goddamn riot. Wow. So it ain't just little community stuff. It ain't just little old me. I thought I'm the catalyst because whenever y'all came against me and my kids, God said, now that's it. Congratulations. So the real Wiz, stand up. You know, set up all these little dummies, dummy sites. What I mean, these little dummy companies up under you with the guise of God is love worldwide, and people fall for it and they follow it and they kill and steal and destroy others using Mary, the mother of Jesus. When was she a murderer? I'm confused. So, something's telling me that people always get on here and say they'll give me $10,000 or $1,000. And it's like they never look at my Cash App, which is a link on this. But something's telling me to spell out my Cash App, which I believe is the dollar sign. M as in Mary, S as in Sam, N as in Nancy, E as in Edward, E as in Edward, S as in Sam, HAY. That may not be my real name. But whatever is happening in the shundo, if you like my stories and the way I tell them, feel free to donate, to share, to subscribe, and to pray for me and mine. Because I know how to shop and take care of myself. I'm not sure why someone keeps trying to make it look like I don't. I know how to manage a home, children, a husband, business, cars. I'm a woman. I'm a woman of God. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. I'm not religious. I probably never will be. I'm a believer. But in the meantime, that is my Cash App. It is on my page. And let me know if you weren't able to donate. Okay. Oh, this one. I remember him. It says text my phone. See how you can't respond to these people? You can't. Frequency CIA. Hmm. Well, God bless you guys. Okay. And, oh, wow. The song in my head, Satan, we're going to tear your kingdom down. You've been building your kingdom all over this land. We don't like it. Listen, don't bother me. You already did enough. I'm already hurting. I'm limping. My hands are cramped. Leave me alone. Leave my children alone. That's God saying He's going to tear your kingdom down. You've been building it all over the land. He don't like it. It's got to come down. I don't know who you is. Don't be over here. Y'all already zapped the skip out of me. Loose here say, leave my kids alone. Plead the blood of Jesus. We're not bothering y'all. I mean, I know we are, but God made us who we are. Go fight God. No, no, that's all right. He's on his way to fight you. Has he? Oh, he already started. I ain't gonna do with that. So yes, Oh Lord, these, they gonna crumble, child. Oh Jesus, ain't got nothing to do with it. See, it's her witchcraft. We got told you we need to kill. Hey, listen, just bring me my kids and leave me alone. I ain't did none of y'all. You find with the Almighty King God. Him mad. Him mad. Him mad. I ain't do it. I'm covered. Me and mine are covered. We ain't bothering y'all. We don't know nothing about y'all. We don't bother y'all. Y'all woke up and said, Lord, for what? Greed. May the Lord bless and keep each and every one of you. May his light shine upon you. May he bring you justice in this lifetime. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Wow, this is big. Child, whose head I saw? Now let me go and look up. Let me shut up before I get in trouble. Bye. Yeah, you can donate. My cash app there somewhere. Somebody said $1,000. Praise God. Text my phone. You got to text me first. What you mean? All right. Okay, bye.